It's really about motivation and you literally told me, it's just like, you got to get out there and get some wins. And for me, I was just kind of in this doldrum where I was kind of like, oh man, I really just wanted to teach. But when it came down to it, it was like, I have to show people how it works. I have to implement it. And for your program, I was really just, I just needed the motivation. I needed like the kick in the butt and really just the support. It's hard. Getting out there and selling is tough. The industry is just in turmoil right now in terms of all the changes. And if you don't have a group and you don't have people saying like, hey, we're all going through this, we know where you're at, then you're not going to be able to keep going. You need the help all the time.
The number one issue, and I think we found this with a bunch of other people in there too, is we didn't know what the issue was. We just knew there was something wrong, right? And we think it's one thing, and then we did a couple of meetings, and then half the group in there, we all kind of realized at the same time, it was actually something completely different that was the issue. So doing the discovery helped us, I think, get clarity of being able to see our stuff from the outside, because we started, we're talking to each other about what it could be until we all kind of found what that thing was for us. So for me, at one point, I thought it was being in the messy middle. And then it kind of became realizing that we had a deficiency when it comes to delegation and system.
Before I was doing all right, but frustrated because not really where I wanted to be. And ultimately, I've been doing this so long, and the last few years I've been trying to figure out what's next. I don't want to keep doing this. This is a lot of work all the time. And I was frustrated. I literally, just before joining with you, kind of woke up one morning, I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to do any of this anymore. It's been really long. Have a vision and path for the future, but I don't know how to get there.
Honestly, I think things would have spiraled for me. Honestly, you and I had a lot of conversations about how I was just constantly getting into my head about everything, right? And I'll be honest, I don't think if we didn't we had to do those homework assignments, right? And I had to actually do the homework because we were going to show up in class the next day and present stuff. And if I would have honestly not laid out a roadmap, and I shared it with him, hey man, this is where my head at. I know you may not be here yet, right? But this is where my head at. I'm going through this challenge. I just want you on this journey with me. You can kind of, ride the sideline and see it. But it was after we actually laid it out, it became real, right? So no, it was definitely a game changer, having you involved with helping me focus.